Yeah, hello Abdul Razak, hello Naira Match. How are you all doing? It is a good afternoon here. Good afternoon here. How are you all doing? This is Lawrence, Dr. Lawrence coming your way from England. Coming your way from England. Yeah. So I wanted to go out for my lunch, but yeah, it appears as if that it has started raining. So I have been trapped in my vehicle. I have been trapped in my car, and I decided that I have to come out here and obviously interact with my friends, with my followers, and see how everybody is doing. Where are you watching from? Where have you joined from? Yeah, how are you all doing? I hope I'm great. By the grace of God, I'm doing very well. I was going to go and grab a quick lunch, but unfortunately it started raining. It has been raining, so yeah, I am currently trapped in my car. So guys, I just want to come out here. I love you guys. Kenya Shaifa, I hope you have got your name right. Yeah, Kum095, yeah, we thank God. Abdul Razak, is it the Abdul Razak I know from Italy? Is that the Abdul Razak or a different Abdul Razak? Okay, let us know. Okay, yeah, I hope you're all doing great. You're all doing great. I'm excellent. I'm over the moon. Hi, mommy. I hope you are good. I hope you are good. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Mine was fabulous. So I thought I should come out here, just say a quick hi and just catch up with you guys. What have you all been up to? What have you all been up to? Yeah, Razak, Abdul Razak, you were the first one. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, D, hi, how you doing? Rachel, thanks very much for joining. Thanks very much for joining. Let me know, how was your weekend or how is your day going so far? Yeah, mine has been great. Mine has been excellent. Yesterday, obviously, those of you who were able to join the live session where we were talking about how to be able to apply obviously for visas to come to the UK. We went through that, and a lot of people have come back to me this morning and they have been telling me that they have been able to find a number of agencies. They have been able to submit applications, and a lot of them, at least about, I think I've got about 6 or 7 people who have been able to come back to me that they've submitted applications, they found agencies and submitted applications. And a lot more people are also obviously interacting with me, asking various questions. So I thought that I've got a quick, maybe half an hour session. So I should just come out here and just interact with you guys. Just make sure that you are all doing great. So if you missed yesterday's session that we did it for over 3 hours, over a 3-hour session, just a Q&A, and we invited loads of people to come and join. So if you are someone out there obviously who have still got burning questions and you still need them to be answered, yeah, what you can do is obviously I can open the line for you to come up here. Yeah, I think somebody is waiting in the guest session, Abdul Razak. So see if he's got any questions, then if I can answer it, yeah, then I will try as much as possible, try and answer it. So I haven't got a lot of time this afternoon. So if you come on here, just make it quick. Abdul Razak, you are on mute. You are on mute. So guys, I really
Good
appreciate
afternoon.
all
Good
your
afternoon.
support.
Good
I
afternoon.
really appreciate all your support. All those of you who joined us yesterday, it was a very, very good session that we did yesterday. And I believe that you were blessed about it. You got the information that you needed. If you didn't get the information that you needed, then obviously what you need to do is to visit my YouTube channel. It's at Dr. Lawrence Samuel. Subscribe to it and you will be able to watch all the replay of all the videos that we're going to be uploaded up on there. So I am pumped up today. My Monday morning has been going very well so far. I have been going from meetings into meetings. It's all good because it's good to be busy. And I hope your Monday, your week has started on the good note as well. Abdul Razak, come on, let's go. Unmute yourself.
The Patriot is saying, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I have a problem. That's why I want to call you and bet me about my visa.
What problem?
My application BBA, my submit, but still, I think we are on our way to 3 months now. Minya information here, but immediately
Then you have to contact them. Have you contacted contacted them? Because normally when you submit the application, what they will give you is they will give you a reference number. So when you submit the application, normally it can take up to maybe what you call it up to 3 months. That is the longest that it can probably take. But normally when you submit the application, it tells you on the forms how long it's going to take them for them to be able to process your application. So if it's probably taking longer than necessary, then obviously, because when you submit the application, they don't give you the visa in your home country. They bring all the applications to the UK and they make the decisions in the UK. So if it's taking so long, then you might want to pick up their number, contact them so that you will be able to get the needed response and everything that you need. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it appears that he's dropped off. Let's see who waiting to come on here. Chisom. Yeah, Chisom.
Hello.
Yeah, somebody's saying that Ella Naya, thanks for coming through with that. It says it to come, it's not you alone. Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, if they've got a lot of backlog, and I think because of the COVID as well, there is probably a lot of understaffing, and especially around this time where lots of people, we are going into Christmas, lots of people are taking their annual leave where they haven't been able to take it. Chisom, go ahead, please.
Hello. Okay, good afternoon. I want to ask information about how to apply for the visa and all of that.
What visa?
The working visa.
Yeah, go to www.gov.gov.uk.
Yeah.
www.gov.gov.uk/skilled worker visa /skilled worker visa. Yeah, exactly. And you will find all the information that you need about. Okay, Kwesi Ben. Let's see if you are still there or you dropped off. Kwesi Ben, yeah, you've disappeared. So guys, Kwesi Ben has disappeared. Guys, thanks very much for all your support, for all your help that you've been doing. Obviously, I believe that obviously you are getting the right information, and you have probably realized by now that some of these applications you can do them yourself. You don't need a middleman, you don't need an intermediary to help you to be able to do these applications. Guys, share it for us, share, and keep sharing for us. Kwesi Ben has disappeared again. Kwesi Ben has disappeared again. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let them know that obviously you are getting a good sources of information. You are not paying anything for this and nobody is charging you. Yeah. So you are getting it for free. So all you can do is just, somebody's asking about the UK Army. The UK Armed Forces is no longer recruiting. They are no longer recruiting from Commonwealth. Unless you are already in the UK. Unless you are already in the UK and you have stayed in the UK for 5 years with an indefinite leave to remain or British citizenship, that's when you can join. Otherwise, they are no longer recruiting from outside the UK. So I hope that obviously some of you have been blessed by it. As I said, if you missed yesterday's Go Live, if you missed it, then obviously you've missed a lot of information. What you can do is go to my YouTube channel. It's at Dr. Lawrence Samoa, @Dr. Lawrence Samoa, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll be able to catch up on yesterday's video. It has been uploaded on there, and all the other previous videos that you'll be able to catch up on there. If anybody, all those in the comment section, if you want to come out here, send me a request. I'll bring you on, then you can ask your question directly. As I said, obviously, I was supposed to go for I was supposed to go and get some food, but yeah, I have been caught up. It's raining heavily outside. It's raining and it's foggy and all of that outside, and it's cold as well. And so yeah, I decided to stay in the car until it stops raining. Then I will be able to get out to go and get some food. So during that time, whilst I'm waiting, I thought it's obviously good. It's obviously good for me to come out here and interact with you. Home Office, Ella Naya says Home Office will call you or contact you, or you call them. Exactly what I said. So thanks very much for coming through with that as well. Even those who did the paid call haven't gotten their visas, it will come. Yeah, so surely it will come, unless probably it get lost in transit, which I believe that's not going to get lost in transit. It will come. But most of our people are very impatient because obviously you've paid money for the application process for it to be able to go through. and most of the time you want everything to be able to happen. You are at a very fast pace, So guys, thanks very much for doing the most. All those who have been sharing and been liking my videos for us. Also, you can go watch all the other videos on my TikTok here, and some of them are very funny videos, comedy videos. You will enjoy it. Some of them are also very intuitive, and loads of advice in there. Then you can obviously take that advice or just ignore it. Yeah, so go watch some of my videos, like it, comment on it, and obviously share it for us if you think that obviously is something that it catches your interest. Somebody says, I want to join the UK. I think I've already answered that. Yeah, so guys, thanks very much. Very much appreciated. May God richly bless you for the vital information. You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome, TK. You're welcome. That is all that we have to do. And I keep saying that the reason why I'm doing this is when I relocated, when I moved to the UK, obviously social media was not very popular at the time. So information flow was very, very difficult to be able to get the information. But now, what most of our brothers and sisters back home who are looking or seeking for greener pastures like ourselves, who have been able to obviously travel, it's not easy, who have been able to travel to the UK, not really knowing anyone. Yeah, but by the grace of God, we have been able to make something out of a meaningful life or be able to achieve something for ourselves. A lot of people have completed tertiary education, vocational education. They've got all these skills and experiences, but the job opportunities are not just there. Those job opportunities that will help them to be able to make a livelihood, those jobs opportunities are not there. So what that information, it's not like we are trying to encourage the whole of Africa to relocate to abroad, to relocate to the EU. But sometimes a lot of us, probably if you haven't got the opportunity back home, unless you get somebody who is willing to be your destiny changer, who is willing to open that particular door, give you that particular opportunity. If you haven't found, guys, keep liking it. The more you like it, the more people see it, and obviously they're going to also come here and join it as well. Yeah, so please go to okay, so here Peter Matthias, yeah, that's why I said. So Peter Matthias is asking a question. So here it depends on what type of skills. That's what I'm saying, that if you want to come out here and ask me direct question, Peter, you can send me a request and I can invite you on here. Then you can ask me your questions directly and I can respond to you depending on what question that you've got. Yeah, so don't be shy, guys. There is nothing to be shy of. If you need help, just ask for it. If you need information, just seek for it. If you cannot find it, ask somebody who can assist you. If you cannot read and understand, maybe if some of the terminology is in there, you cannot read and understand it, ask somebody who will be able to help you. And that is the main reason why I'm here, trying to guide you on where to be able to go to find information and how you can be able to get it. Festin King, let's see if we can get you out on here. Yeah. Hello, Festin.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Don't know if it's afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, how you doing?
No, I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Go ahead with your question or contribution, please. Yeah.
Yes, sir. My question is about the IELT exam.
Yeah, the English test. Yeah.
Yes, the English test exam. Actually, I graduated from an English school, so I don't know if it's actually necessary I get the exam.
Yeah, most of the time, as I was saying to most of my people who joined me yesterday in my Go Live, that's what I was saying, that if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to catch up. But what are the shortest or the simplest answer I can give you? The UK, they have got a system that they can help you to be able to convert your existing qualifications or your transcript, your certificate that you've got, so that when they convert it, they check it against the UK standard. And that organization is called NARIC. NARC. So if you go www.naric.co.uk or .com, then obviously you will be able to find that particular body. So you can send everything to them electronically, and they can check your documentation and your transcript, more importantly, and they will benchmark it. They will benchmark it against the standards within the UK, and they can tell you whether it meets the standard requirements in the UK or not. if it meets the standard requirements in the UK, and as you said, if your degree was taught in English, then obviously sometimes, most of the time, not saying that all the times, most of the times, you might probably get an exemption. Yeah, you might probably get an exemption. And there are also a list of countries, maybe about, I think about almost 29 or 30 countries that are exempt from that English language test. Yeah. So you can check the list of countries first. If your country does not belong in there, then it means that you will have to check your certificates and your transcripts just to make sure that you don't have that English language requirement. If there is a requirement, even though you might have done your you have your degree, you might still have to write it. But if you are lucky and it meets the UK standard, then you might get an exemption. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Have you got any other question or any other thing that you want to ask?
Yes, sir. The qualifications back here in our country, especially Cameroon. I'm actually from Cameroon.
Okay.
Yes, because we have schools, like professional schools, where we go for studies. Like you want to become a nurse assistant. You have like 2 years program. We have 3 years program. But now I want to know, is it possible that you can actually apply with your diploma, like diploma in nursing?
Yeah, normally you might be able to apply, but you cannot depend on their number of experience that you've got. But most people, the route that when they are coming from outside the UK, the route that most people go through, if they have got a diploma in nursing or even a degree in nursing, is they go through the senior healthcare assistant role or healthcare assistant role. So once they get that and they get the opportunity to be able to enter the UK, then obviously once they are here, then they will be able to upgrade themselves and go back to becoming a full-time nurse. So the most important thing is for you to be able to get that opportunity to be able to enter the UK, obviously having a skilled worker visa. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So how can I get the skilled working visa? That's now why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, go to www.gov.co.uk. Look for a register of sponsors. Then you will find that register of sponsors. If you are able to find any register of sponsors on there, then you can contact them if they've got that specific role that you are looking for, healthcare assistant or senior healthcare assistant. Also, you can also go to some of the job websites in the UK, www.totaljobs.com, www.totaljobs.com, or you can go to www.read.co.uk. Yeah, if you go to those websites, once you are on that website, enter within their search engine. Enter within their search engine on their website. Enter in there. So once you enter in there, guys, Decido, can you please put yourself on mute, please? Yeah. So once you are on that particular website, then you enter in there healthcare assistant job with tier 2 visa. Healthcare assistant job with tier 2 visa, and any other jobs that is on that particular those websites will come up on the www.totaljobs.co.com and also www.reed.co.uk. It will come up. But just make sure that it's got that tier 2 visa attached to it before you can apply. Otherwise, if you apply for any other job, that will be for only people who are resident in the UK, and obviously you cannot be accepted. Let's get somebody else on side. Go ahead. Or mute yourself. Yeah, hello, sir. Go ahead, please. Decido, you are still on mute.
Hello. Look.
Yeah, hello.
Good day, sir.
Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the info shared so far. I just wanted to find out if there's any information regarding a master student who doesn't attend the school.
A master student who doesn't attend the school. Why do you want to apply as a student and you don't want to go to school?
No. I have somebody out there, and it appears he's unable to meet the fees stuff, and he's looking for opportunities.
Yeah, because if you come as an international student, even those of us who are already in the UK, paying the fees in the UK is very, very expensive. So if you are coming as an international student, that is almost going to be as double as the international student fees that you're going to be paying. So before you come, you apply as a student. Obviously, just make sure that you got the finances Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
let's say when you apply for a course and the course that you apply for is a 1 year course, let's say master's, or maybe if it's an MPhil and it's 2 years course, or a research master's and it's 2 years course. Most of the time, what they give you, your visa, your student visa, most of the time it might be tied to the duration of your visa. So if your course is for 1 year, they will probably just give you a 1 year visa. If it's 2 years, they will give you 2 years visa. Yeah. So in that case, if you decide that you don't want to go to school, or maybe you cannot afford it once you've gotten the visa and you're already here, the only thing that you can do is to look for, once you're on the student visa, because once you're on the student visa, you know you are entitled to work for 20 hours a week. So once you are on the student visa, you can apply if you get a sponsor, yeah, a tier 2 sponsor, you can apply to them to get a sponsor, to get work whilst you are in the UK. Yeah, you can apply to get work whilst you are in the UK. But apart from that, yeah, that is the only way that you can continuously stay here. Because if you wait till the end of your 1 year or 2 years visa, then the school or the university that you apply to, they might not, because you are not gonna, you might not be able to afford it. They might only defer your course for 1 year. And when you defer your course, if you are lucky, they might probably, if they approve it, then they might give you a letter to go and apply for an extension, etc., etc. So the only way that you will be able to do it is find a sponsor whilst you are in the UK, so that you can switch from a tier 4 to a tier 2 visa, i.e. from the student visa to a skilled worker visa. Or maybe if you are in the UK and you find somebody who is willing to settle down with you, get married to you, and sort you out, then obviously who has got their documentation, etc., etc., then they will be able to sort you out. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else who wants to come out here and ask a question? If anybody ask a question, I've got about 10 minutes. If anybody wants to come here and ask a question, guys, thanks very much. You guys are awesome. God richly bless you. Someone said, how do I prepare my CV as a carer? I already have a certificate. Yeah, that will probably be, I cannot talk about CV writing on this particular. You need probably about 2-3 hours to be able to go through a whole CV writing. So what I will tell you is that if somebody is on here, if you are on here, you might want to turn your notifications for me. So anytime that I come on live, straight away, you get a notification, then you will be able to join me. So all those who are Adepa units, please, how can I move from Italy to the UK? What status have you got in Italy? Have you got a permit, a resident permit in Italy, or are you an Italian? Have you got citizenship in Italy? If you haven't got any documentation at all in Italy, then it's very difficult for you to be able to move to Italy. But if you've got documentation and etc., then obviously you will also be able to apply for a skilled worker visa if you fall within that particular category, because now the UK is no longer part of the EU because of the Brexit. So it's very difficult for people to just move around. You can come here for at least 6 months holiday, but you cannot stay here and work unless you've gotten a work permit at the per units. Okay, yeah. Richard Govey, yeah, good afternoon. I hope Christabel, I hope you're doing well. Oba Mary, I hope you are doing well. Richard Govey, I want to move to the UK. Is there any sponsorship? Yeah, if you are a skilled worker, yes, you can get sponsorship. Yeah. So those of you who've just joined, who have missed what I was talking about earlier, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's at Dr. Lawrence Samoa. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I did a go live 3 hours long go live last week, the previous week, and yesterday, which have all been uploaded up on there. And that tells you a step-by-step approach on how to be able to look for a sponsorship visa, how to look for the forms, the type of supporting documentation that you need, and some of the websites and the government website. So yeah. So I need the sponsorship visa, Richard Govey. Yeah, so that's what I've just explained. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Dr. Lawrence Samoa, you will be able to do that easily. Okay, let's see if we can get Dream Master on here and somebody else. Mami Kua. Okay, Dream Master, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, brother, and you?
Yeah, by the grace of God, I'm doing great. I'm here to serve you. Go ahead with your question or contribution.
Yeah, there's YouTube. Some of us, we are not on YouTube. can't we get your direct contact so that at least some things can pass through WhatsApp to us?
Unfortunately, if I put my direct contact here, I will not sleep. You know.
I know. Help us in that way, because
I'm not. Can you imagine? Yesterday when I did the go live, I did the go live for almost 3 hours. Then it takes about 2 seconds, not 2 seconds, but less than 2 minutes for you to create. It's free for you to create an account on on YouTube. Yeah, or you don't even need to create an account. You can just log in.
I will try my best. You say at Dr. Lawrence
Amwa. At Dr. Lawrence Amwa. It's the same name that I've got here, but just that you put the @ sign in front of it, and all the name is all together. Dr. Lawrence Amwa is all together. So the @ sign as you've got in an email at gmail.com. So @ sign at Dr. Lawrence Amwa.
I will follow you. I will follow you now.
Exactly. Yeah. Because if I put yesterday, when I finished my go live, I did it for 3 hours, almost 6,000 people passed through, and I was just question and answers. And by the time I finished, some people managed to find my contact. And for almost can you imagine, midnight, whilst I was sleeping, people were still calling me. So I had to put my phone on silent so I could sleep. You understand? So if I put my number here, then it's gonna be crazy for me. Yeah. So somebody who wants to find the number, they will find a way. They will find a way and look for the number. So it means that person is serious in looking for the number. You understand? So if you want to find my number, they will find a way on looking for it. Exactly.
I will.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Mami Ekuya Boatima, go ahead, please.
Yeah, my question is, a friend of mine came to the UK with a husband. They were given 1 year.
Yeah.
So right now, the lady has switched to the care working. They're giving her 3 years. And now she wants to divorce the guy. Is it possible?
Ask your question again. So the lady came here as what? As a dependent of the guy?
As a dependent, of the guy.
So the lady is no longer a dependent of the guy. She has switched to a sponsorship visa.
A sponsorship visa, yes, please.
Yeah, if she's already switched, then obviously she is not tied in any way to the guy. Because if she's changed her status, if she was still on the dependent visa, which means she will need to renew it as a dependent. In that case, she will need the documentation of the guy, the person that you are depending on. Because it's because of the guy, that's why you've got a visa to come to the UK or to stay in the UK. But now that she has switched from the dependent visa to a skilled worker visa, then obviously the time that she spent on the dependent visa does not count to anything, has expired.
Okay. So she don't need any divorce process or anything like that?
No, she does. Are they married in the UK? Is the marriage certificate in the UK?
They married in Africa and came as a husband and wife.
Yeah, so I think in terms of that, because when they applied for the visa, they would have taken their biometrics, and I know that they might have probably used their marriage certificate so that the lady will be able to come here. Yeah. So in that case, so that marriage, it will still show on their system that the lady is still married.
Yeah.
You understand? So for the lady to fully disassociate herself from the man, because if later, let's say the lady finds another man whom she is going to get married to, if let's say that particular man hasn't got documentation or papers and she wants to use her documents to cover the man, then obviously, because it will still show on the system that she's still married to that particular, the previous husband. You understand? But if maybe the new person she finds hasn't got any issues with documentation and all of anything of that sort, then she doesn't really have a problem. But then again, it will still be on paper at the Home Office, at the immigration, that she is still married to that particular guy. So it's better for them. It's better for her to go back home. So it's better for her to go back home wherever they got married. I believe that you are Ghanaian from your name. So maybe if she's from Ghana, maybe go to Ghana and get a divorce certificate. Once she gets a divorce certificate, then obviously once she's submitting her application again to renew her 3 years, once it's probably coming to expire, then obviously she can submit the divorce, what you call it. But again, if you want to divorce someone, you need the consent of the husband, isn't it? So it depends whether the husband is going to give the consent or not.
The guy don't want to give the consent.
Exactly. Then that is going to be a problem. So if she wants to get married again, yeah, then she might have to look for somebody who has already got papers.
This thing is bothering her. This thing is bothering her.
Yeah. Then
Don't
she
know
might
what
have
to
to.
do.
Yeah, she might have to look for somebody who has already got documentation, because if she gets somebody who hasn't got documentation, or she wants to go and marry the husband and bring her from Ghana or whatever it is, yeah, they're not going to give that. They're not going, because it will still show on their system that she's still married to that guy.
Okay, look. So with the new visa, can she travel with it? Can she go to Ghana with it?
The student visa.
No, she's no more a student. She's
Sorry.
working.
The health, what you call the sponsorship visa. Yes, you can travel on the sponsorship visa. Yes, you can travel on it. Yeah,
okay.
Because when they give you, did she get a biometric or a stamp, a biometric card or stamp? Yeah. So when it tells you, they will give you, and it tells you all the conditions of where you can travel to, how long you can stay outside the country, if you want to go to any other place, how you can stay. So she should look for that particular letter that came with that biometric card. It gives you the terms and conditions of what you can do once you've got that biometric card. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
And one question is, doctor, please. One question is, my sister here, she just even went out. She came in as a visitor with 6 months, and it got expired, and she's now got a daughter. And to cut everything short, they gave her a leave to remain just about a month ago. Yeah, through the daughter. And with that, the passport is not.
So how old is the daughter? I believe the daughter is probably over 7 years.
No, 3 years now. She gave
3 years.
birth. Yeah, so through the daughter that the mother has got the visa. They've given the mother leave to remain just a month ago.
Yeah.
The biometric is in, but the passport is not in. Is it?
Yeah.
When is the passport coming? Or
because normally the biometric card, if it gets posted, that normally gets posted early. But and it might have to. I don't know how long that has taken. Sometimes it can take about a week or two after the biometric has arrived. Maybe and you know that I don't know when did it arrive.
It arrived, let me say, a month ago.
Oh, that's probably a bit too long. Then what she can probably do is to find. Did she go in person to go and do the biometrics? Did she submit the application in person or online?
Through a lawyer.
Then she should contact the lawyer.
Yeah, she contacted the lawyer, and the lawyer said it should be in 6 weeks. And I was confused. 6 weeks after the biometric. Is it possible?
Because normally the ones that I've probably heard of, or people the experience that I've had, is once you receive the biometric, it should take, the latest it should take is probably up to 4 weeks. Yeah. But I think maybe the reason why it's probably taking long, you realize that I think Royal Mail, some of their staff went on strike.
A strike, okay.
Yeah, some of the Royal Mail, I think about almost 2 weeks ago, a number of them, they were all dotted around the UK. A number of them went on strike. So maybe you never know. That might be one of the reasons why. Maybe that's why
this girl need the passport so that she can apply for the NI. And without the passport, she can't apply, and she's desperate. Yeah.
Okay. Then the thing, what she can do is just pick up the phone and just call them.
And phone Home Office.
Yeah, call them, because she will have a reference number, isn't it? She will have a reference number when she did the application. Just pick up the phone and call them.
They gave her a reference number.
Yeah, so she should just pick up the phone and call them if it's taking too long and she needs it badly. Yeah. But I think the NI, you don't necessarily need the passport physically. If you've got your biometric, you should be able to get an appointment for the NI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should be able to get an appointment for the NI. You then need your physical, passport. If you've got a biometric, the biometric is just as good as your passport, because that's the biometric tells you that you can stay and work in the UK. And the NI, all they are looking for is your ability to be able to stay and work in the UK. So if she hasn't got a physical passport, she should be able to go to the the nearest job center or anything where she's going to book the appointment, and just book the appointment. Even if she's got a photocopy of her passport showing the biometric details of the passport, then she will be able to use that to be able to get an appointment.
Oh, okay,
And she can go with the letter that she submitted application that her passport, her physical passport, is still with the Home Office and she's still waiting to receive it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. Let me pick drink water. How are you doing?
I'm fine, boss. How are you too?
Yeah, by the grace of God. Go ahead, please. Quick one. I've got five minutes. I've got 5 minutes. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Just wanted to know how to apply for the UK visa. That's all.
Okay, yes. Go to www.gov.co.uk. www.gov.uk. Yeah, gov.uk.
Okay.
Look for skilled worker visa and check all the details on that particular website. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry. I know there are loads of you here. You've got loads of questions, but I need to go. My lunch break is over. So yeah, we're going to be doing this this evening. So guys, please, if you haven't turned on the notification for myself, please turn on the notification. Anytime I come out here, you are going to get it. As I said, this is free of charge, getting the information and everything that you need, and you will be able to make that informed decision for yourself. All those who missed the earlier part of this video and you want to watch the the catch up or the replay, I'm going to be posting it on my YouTube channel. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at Dr. Lawrence Samoah, @ as in Yahoo, @ the email, the @ in the email, at Dr. Lawrence Samoah, at Dr. Lawrence Samoah. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can catch up and watch all the previous videos where we've been talking about some of these similar issues, so you can make that informed decision for yourself. Don't let any connection man or any middleman take your money and swindle and embezzle your money. You can do these things yourself. As long as you can read and you can write, trust me, guys, it is a no-brainer at all. God richly bless you. Have a fruitful and productive day, and I'll catch you all on the other side. God richly bless you. Take care. Bye for now.